and friends and
Gems. There we go.
so I'm a little tired today.
You
But
tripping, boy.
night. Today
You might want to drive up to the area.
tonight we shall be telling stories.
Might seem a bit strange for a channel, but we have some pretty cool, stories. The atmosphere might seem a bit weird, but they're not scary.
Yeah, they're not scary at all. They're actually pretty cool.
Kind of funny. Oh, you're going too fast. Okay, so
I'll do this more lively.
my first story was like 8, 9, 7 years ago or so. I had a major concussion. I was going sledding without a helmet. Regret that. Always go sledding with a helmet. Might not look the best, but you don't want to have what happened
Unless
to me
you're
happen to
going
you.
in your own backyard, then
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
sort of
but-
different. Like if you're constantly under
No, but there was,
parental supervision and
It was like a 45 degree slope.
yeah. Oh, and you get my point. Sorry, still thinking of someone else.
Should still talk to you. I'm jealous. I keep on talking to him. Never say anything about me. Yep, an average
Opal.
Joe over here, retro. What are you talking about? So,
Sorry, Opal.
and as I was so anxious, and I wanted to go down super fast. So I asked my mom, "Hey, mommy, push me down super fast." And she did. She fell over. What happened was, when she slipped, she pushed me kind of towards the trees. You know, I bet everybody guesses where this is gonna go. Well, bam, right into the tree. I broke some of the bark off. My sled went down into the bottom of the icy river at the end because it was going so fast. No dead weight on it. And if you ever had a concussion, I can't explain it. It was just those Zoloscopes, when you turn them, they have crystals inside them.
Oh, I love those.
And they bend reality. Yeah, it was like that kind of, but more like bending light. My head was I was in complete shock. I couldn't feel anything. I didn't feel cold. I didn't feel anything. I was in complete shock. This was little Opal over here, just in complete shock, not knowing what's going on. So, as my older brother goes, picks up my sleigh, and we walk back, I say I'm tired. And, then I was going to go to sleep, but then my parents were like, wait, no, he might have a concussion. We had to bring him to the hospital. We waited for I don't know, how long do you think I had to wait, retro?
For an hour or two.
No, about 4.
Oh my god.
So, after the 4 or so hours, I got in there. It was a concussion, yeah. And I had some people get these weird bloodshot eyes. No, my eye didn't open. I could see through it, but it was just the bare minimum. It was swollen. Half my face was completely red and swollen. I could barely talk, and it was absolute suffering. It's hold your other hand against your left or right side of your face and press it down. Try it and try to talk. It hurts. It's hard.
Huh?
Yeah, try talk.
Oh god.
Yeah, I had to deal with that for a month. And then later that same year, I had to get my tonsils removed. And I practically went into a mini coma, kind of. I didn't wake up for 3 to 2 days. My blood sugars were so low. My dad said when I got the needle out, all I said was ow and went back to sleep.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, it makes me irrational fear. Anywhere on my forearm, if there's anything sharp, I just lose it. It doesn't have to be a needle. If it's a knife, I always hide my arms. I feel super uncomfortable with it. I don't wear long sleeves, but anything with my forearms, oh my god, my skin, I crawl on my skin.
As weird as it sounds,
And I figured I was allergic to penicillin or codeine, or both. Yeah, both of them. Penicillin and codeine.
as weird as it sounds, I love knives. This isn't my story though, but I love knives. Are you gonna continue yours, or did you finish yours?
Yeah, that was just one of the most painful. Uh-oh. That was not a story. It happened exactly when we hit 5, it looks like. Yeah, we can take that. I don't care. Nobody can hear what you're saying currently because your controller's dead. Yeah, he said sorry for the inconvenience. We should probably charge batteries before we... We should be back in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's taking longer than I expected. There's just one game I thought we wanted for the longest time. Or impossible. We do. And there's just one where you had minutes to go get... Oh, okay, sorry. You had
Sorry for
5
the
minutes to collect
inconvenience.
4 puzzle pieces, which were like super easy to get, but like as my feeble little baby mind was like couldn't wrap around it. And the DS was the pinnacle of all technologies. It was the
Now
hardest thing I ever
my
did.
story.
Yep.
I was popular once for probably like a month or two, I'd say. But when everyone found out what I was doing, I went completely
It's
down the
nothing
drain.
bad.
Don't worry, it's not like substance abuse or anything.
It was just like he'd be playing around. But
yeah, it's playing around. Like no one would really know what I was doing, but I did.
just like, hey, look, this guy could do something, but they didn't really know what it was. They just like, since other people talked about it, it was just circulation. Like, you did something cool for a while, but then people didn't find it was cool.
Yeah,
then the phone was invented.
And they like found out like how I was what I was actually doing to stage this.
Like a magician of sorts.
Yeah.
And then just you had to get stuck with little old me.
Which I'm pretty cool with.
We're currently bound by a metal chain.
Yeah. Yeah, I broke free.
Oh, come on, bro. Now I gotta replace this. Debbie wants free.
So, yeah, that's my story of being popular once. I'm not going to go in too much detail because it kind of gets weird, I would say.
You can move around. You guys not touch.
Oh, look at that. Some lights are coming. Like, I'm not going to get into too much detail because it kind of gets weird and...
Just walk up the river.
I knew this was going to happen.
Turn around. Okay. Should I tell another story?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Should it be a gaming or a real life?
Next time I'm going to tell a game. So you tell what you want to tell.
What sounds more interesting? Going down a river, going tubing, skiing, or like last second in a game. Skyrim, matter of fact.
Tell the tubing stories.
The water tubing? Or, okay, all the tubing.
All the tubing things.
Okay, this might sound weird. Like, I'm not making this up. It might sound made up, but I promise it's not.
I believe him.
Yeah, my hat, my little toque.
It's friend law. It's friend law.
I heard that.
Dang it.
You're dead, Retro. No, but, I had this little green toque, and it was getting a little bit too small for my big head for all the intellect points to go to. Which...
it would be awesome to jump off that.
Jump it, jump it, jump it.
They have to walk all the way up here?
Jump.
But okay!
Okay. My little green toque...
Deer!
My little green toque fell off, and it just floated in front of me. Like, because, like, it was falling with us. It was starting to, like, slowly get pulled behind us since we were falling faster, since we were in tubes and it was just following our wind stream, I imagine. And I caught it and put it back on, and it just like, it's like my magic tube. It's like way too small, I could barely put it on my foot, but over exaggeration. But have any of you guys ever went river tubing? It's like snow tubing, but like
Never went.
way cooler. It's like college Seymour kind of like fun. Like you just float down a cold river. You got your drinks, mostly for the adults, alcohol, mostly for the kids, alcohol themed stuff such as root beer, ginger ale, stuff that has the word like alcohol in it practically. And then you just float down a river. And my favorite part was one where there was rapids. There's like actual rapids where if you're not fast enough to get to the side, you're just gonna go continue down the river. And like, it was like so much fun. And once I went, and somebody in my family had to go to the bathroom. So he was like, okay, let's everybody stop and go to the bathroom out into the forest. And so he goes, and it just sinks a foot into the ground. Yeah. And then somebody goes to try to help him, and it says like, oh, it's like quicksand or something. Because it was so close to the water. See that?
Yeah, sorry, I'm not trying to do animal cruelty. I'm just trying to do food.
Use a railgun is the best way to preserve the meat.
I'll just use my.
Okay. And he gets
hunting.
He gets stuck up to his knees, and he is not a short fella.
Yeah.
Okay, you murderer.
Snipe.
This is murder canyon. Okay.
Yay.
And so you know what happened?
Yep.
So
we still got
he-
a signal out here, guys. Don't worry.
So Retro, he's stuck up to his knees in this like muddy liquid. Then he pulls his legs out of it. He continues, goes on like solid ground, then falls into it again. He falls completely into it. So, as a normal human being, as my father is, he grabs a ball of quicksand or mud or whatever it is, but you could slip into it. Like, if you moved, you would fall into it. It was not very deep. It's like a foot or so. So, as he goes to help somebody in my family up, pulls him up, like he's actually my uncle, pulls him up out of it, then throws mud, and as a normal son, I just say, mud fight! And I just start chucking mud at people. Yeah. The river was brown when we went back down, because we had to rinse off. No showers out in the wild. So, it's super fun. It's like a 6-hour trip. But, like, it is, like, so much fun doing it. Like, one of the best time ever had. You, Retro, you want to say a story? Looks like you're getting anxious.
Well, one time, so when the new South Park game came out, I probably got it like the day, or like the exact day it came out or so. First off, I mean like 1 or 2 days, I say it was worth it. 'Cause I love South Park. The very last mission, I was so under the level for it, and I beat it with like 1 or 2 people left in my team.
Like, did they die? Or do they like faint like in Pokemon?
They faint. You're really gonna have like whooping child deaths in a game?
Well, we played What Remains of Edith Finch.
That's different. It's a curse.
A curse.
Curse.
You say they would have child death, but like, you say that like they have Kenny in every episode.
Yeah.
You continue your story. I'll be back.
Um, so it, like, I don't remember how much time I had left, but, like, I don't even think this game had time in this mission. And, like, I barely had anything left, and I'm just narrowly won. And, oh, was I so happy at that moment. Like, I felt like I just conquered the world. Obviously, I didn't actually conquer the world. And another one is playing Saints Row 4. I think I also beat that with barely any time left, too. And, Opal, do you have any more stories?
Stories, only 15 minutes in. You might want to walk around and maybe drive to a new spot before the poachers come around and, like, throw you in jail.
Poacher police!
So...
My dear. La 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 la.
Once I remember, I went camping with my family, everybody in it practically. On my mom's side, yeah. And we all went camping. And I remember there was this one part where we were driving in a van. Like, my papa's van. And, like, he has, like, two big dogs, Harley and Davy. He likes motorcycles, Harley and Davy.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Company name.
Yeah. They're two, like a chocolate lab and a golden retriever.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah, and they're super nice dogs. Davy's a bit, like.
I like the golden labs.
He's a bit more crazy, but Harley is, like, super calm and tame and nice. And so. Then we were, like, sitting in the back, like, holding some, like, firewood or something, sitting in the back, and the dogs were chasing after the van while I was driving, and, like, the dogs jumped into the back, kind of like a last-minute escape, kind of like the last mission where you get the supercars and you drive them into the trailer, because then they're just running at full dog capacity, and then they're just jump, and my little white Shih Tzu is just, like, in the front of the pack, chasing with his tongue out, having the best time of his life. Oh god, it was so much fun. Oh, that's a coyote, isn't it? That's cool. Don't hit it, just dodge it. And they had so much fun, the three dogs, and best grilled cheese is fire grilled cheese. It tastes like smoke, man. Like, it's like smoke insulation bad, but, like, when it's on your food, that's good. It's like,
And the
don't
smell.
breathe smoke.
I love the smell of smoke.
Yes.
As crazy as that sounds, I like it.
That pyromaniacs like the smell of fire.
I'm a pyromaniac. I love fire. I absolutely love it.
So, and then, I went fishing. I actually caught some fish. Pretty hefty ones.
I enjoy going fishing.
Yeah, like, you never really catch anything. It's more just an excuse to sit around and do nothing.
One time my grumpy thought I also got a snag until he noticed I pulled up a fish and he's like, oh. Like, he's like, oh, I thought you had a snag. Like, I feel like that's where oh, I thought you had a snag, not a fish.
So, like, my brother caught a big city fish, but I caught, like, a wild, like, bass mouth or something. Like a bass mouth. They were about, like, mine was longer and his was, like, bigger and fatter.
Beefier.
What the fuck?
It was a fat fish, no lie. And so, then, when we come home after that lovely trip, we also went canoeing and stuff. We had everything we needed.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I smell like smoke.
ATVs.
Like I smell like smoke, not like manly smoke. I mean like get a shower, go to the shower, Opal.
Oh, Opal, like smoke
No,
or?
not
Oh,
cigarette smoke.
okay. I
Just
was just
like
wondering.
too much smoke, too much of that well done flavor. And like we only had fire food, and it was so good, so good. And then when we came home, salt and vinegar chips, what we're eating right now. My dad crushed them up, put them on the fish I caught. Oh my god. Like, I hate fish. Like, I won't eat it. Like, if I went to somebody's house and they had fish, if I had any other option to avoid fish, I would take it. Because, like, I know fish is good for your brain and stuff, so I eat it when I have to. But, like, if I can avoid it, I'll try to. Like, this might sound weird, but, like, I was that kid who got, like,
So with me and blueberries.
yeah, like, once we went to the mall, like, I went to the mall with my mom, and, like, we just go to this, little vendor who sold drinks and stuff. And, what's it called? It's like that vegetable, tomato, carrot, celery drink. It comes in the extra small can.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
You know, it's like it's like a non-alcoholic Caesar. Like, it's like
What is it,
7.5.
non-alcoholic Caesar Malone?
No, but do you know what I'm talking about?
Get it?
It's a tiny can.
No.
It's like, it's not 7.5.
Oh, do you mean, V8?
V8, that's it, yes. And I got a V8, and the dude was just like, what? He had that face of shock, just like, you hit, like, just like you whacked. Like, I just did something crazy, and he's like, really? I was like, uh-huh. Really? Yes, it's just like, man, that's weird. Every kid wants, like, a Mountain Dew or something. And I'd be like, I'm not every kid. I'm insert name here. Yeah. I sucked a kid in kindergarten. Yeah. He was like...
And then you got McDonald's.
Yes. This is a fun story to tell, but there was this kid, like, he was, like, really being mean, like, pulling hair on some people and being, like, a real... So then I was just fed up. Like, I just fed up. I, like, just like in the cartoons, picked up a leg, spun it around, ran from across my little kindergarten field, and you just hear that, and like everything past that I don't remember, but I remember just waiting in the classroom with a big smile on my face and the other kid crying. It's like I just had a big smile bobbing left and right.
I did a good deed, I did a good deed, and I'm gonna get McDonald's. I did a good deed.
Yeah, then I got McDonald's because my parents were proud.
No, don't drown.
Don't drive. Yes, resilient. Yeah. Resilience.
It doesn't drown, but they get taken out by like every branch ever.
Yeah. So, I remember the guy apologized and he felt all bad for it. And I said apology accepted. I think. I was in kindergarten, I can't remember anything. Like, I had to say sorry and stuff. And we got over it. Stop it. Come on! Do you have any stories you want to tell? I've told like 8. Won't start, kick the side. Oh no, it's on fire, kick it harder.
Sorry, this is great amusement to me.
Of course it is. Do you want to end it here in 2 in the morning?
It's 2? Oh my god. No, we must continue.
For 20 more seconds? Well, I think we're all out of stories for tonight.
Yeah,
So
I say want to do a little bit of role playing in GTA
maybe.
after this.
But just to let you guys know, keep cap locks on to let everybody know your internal screaming.
And goodbye.
That's it. That's all. Subscribe and like.